Good evening, everyone. Yay! It's our weekend. At last, we have been looking, we've been looking forward to this weekend, but also kind of not looking forward to it. It's really weird. Really weird. Evening to you all. I can see loads of you online. Joshua, Carl, Robert, William, Adrian, Colin, Davey, Roy Patterson, Trevor, China is on, Jean, Eddie. Oh, there's going to be some slagging tonight. Margaret, Robert, I mentioned Robert, James from Glasgow, Lena, Mary. Oh my goodness, there's so many of you on. And Joshua quite rightly says, very appropriate start to the show this evening. Dunloy Accordion Band playing Aces High from the movie track of the Battle of Britain, because of course today is the anniversary of the Battle of Britain. Also importantly happened this evening, or should have been happening this evening, were a few band parades, of course, very important and can't be forgotten. So tonight, well, we've got a few to cover. Wednesday night should have been Pride of the Village Flip Bands Parade. So this is them in Barra. So this is them playing Scarborough Fair, because our theme tonight is films, TVs and pop tunes. And this is them in 2019. Brilliant there from Barra. Looks like they were parading to the cows, a lot of that route. Those are actually quite fun parades to do. I know it may seem strange to all you city slickers, but they're actually quite fun because the cows really don't care. I mean, they would even think an AOH band was good. You know, that they have no idea. Their musical choice is like non-existent. So let's say hello to a few others. Eddie Baird is watching, William Callahan, Jenny from Craig and Nee, Colin from Newhart, Jeff in sunny Ballynahinch, Judith McGaw, you're on time this evening, Judith. Well done. Johnny McCann, Alistair McKellar, Craig Curry, Mark Anderson, Michelle McDonald, Michelle and Richard. Are you just lying there, Brooklyn, Michelle, after your big feed today in Yoko? Jim Elliott, Noel, Kerr, Stephen Brown, June Clyde, Irene Miller, David Pritchard, Richard McCoy. My goodness, there are so many of you.
With all those Michelles you were calling out there, I was just waiting for you to say Michelle O'Neill.
hardly think she'll be watching. You never know. I mean, they're going to be watching enough of our videos over the next few days. They are much more excited for our 12th than we are, which is quite ironic. But just be wary, folks. If you're putting up clips, be wary of what you're putting up. In fact, don't put anything up. You know, don't play into their hands. Like they don't need to send a team of people out to look for anything, because like we do it for them. We're so daft at times. But anyway, I'm not going to get on my box tonight. Next parade we would have been at. Sorry? What'd you say, Roy?
I went, yeah, right.
Yeah, no, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. Anyway, Thursday night should have Brookeborough's parade. Oh, I love walking behind Brookeborough. They are fantastic. This is them on in 2018 playing at Portrush Sons of Ulster Parade. Lovely sound there from Brookeborough. I really enjoy listening to them, and praying behind them is just a dream. It's just, you know, you're just floating. You're not actually touching the ground at all. Trying to get through all your comments. So apologies if I've missed anybody who has spoken, because like, I mean, I just cannot keep up with them at all. So hi to Scott and Hamilton. Hi to Muriel. Hi to Harry, who's watching from Glasgow as always. David and Erskine. David Sheridan. Hannah, who is watching. China Miller. William Fenton, Robert Geddes, Lorraine Copeland, Pritchard, William Adams, William Fenton's watching in Cloudy, Portland. Robert says his brother was in the band, so I'm taking that was Bera. Just before that, hi Victoria, hi to James, hi to Annie and Ron in Port Rush, Christopher Patton and Ballymoney is watching there. See the Eagles logo. 35 years on the road for Bear. That's really good going. That is really, I didn't realize that. Rab is watching. Stephen Neely, John Hewitt in Liverpool, John Stevenson, good friend of mine. Ruth Watson, Caroline Hughes, David Doherty, Garth Walker. I'll get through a few more and after the next tune. So tonight should have been the parade of Pride of the Shore. So this is them, and keeping with their thing. Oh, right, okay. Super job. Lisa just sent me a wee note there while Brookeborough was playing, and she says, Brookeborough's the only one that I couldn't get a TV or a film theme tune for. She is worth her weight in gold, that woman. Absolutely worth her weight in gold. I suppose he's all right too. Like, you know, he's all right. He's not the worst. Put it like that. That's maybe the best thing I could say about you, Roy. You're not the worst. Apart from the fact, can I just tell you, he's got a Man United t-shirt on tonight. Okay, so also tonight should have been the parade of Newtonbutler border defenders. And this is them playing, now, Sash La Primavera? Is this a modern tune? Okay, right. Tell me more. Not just a yes.
I know nothing. I know nothing. It's a pop tune. I don't know very much about it, but it is a pop tune, and it's Sash La Primavera. Is the name of it's Sash is the group, and La Primavera is the name of the song.
Oh, we'll look forward to this. I always like it whenever bands try and do something with pop tunes. So it'll be interesting to hear. This is Newtonbutler Border Defenders, whose parade should have been this evening. Sure. Does that work? Did you think that worked? It possibly did. It possibly did. It went well for March Tempo anyway. That I have to say, and they've done a really good job in trying that. So I think that worked. Yeah, I was happy enough with that. Don't know about you. Now, where else are we good to go with Pride of the Shore? Or are we moving on to Hamilton's Ball? We're good to go. So this is Pride of the Shore, playing a very famous song. Unfortunately, the singer sort of has, detracted a little bit from it over recent years, but it's that song, Two Little Boys. I used to love that. I love that song. And this is Pride of the Shore, playing in 2013. Oh no, he's sort of ruined it, Ian, hasn't he, Rolf Harris? But it's still a nice wee song, isn't it? Right, I'm going to try and get through a few more of these texts because I'm losing the older ones because there's just so many coming in. Hi to Gareth Walker, who's watching, Colin in Glasgow, Craig Curry, who was delighted to see Bera because he's in the front row. Hi to June. Hi to Gordon, who is watching from Liverpool. Hi to Reggie from Newton Aycliffe. Reggie, you're getting a regular on here. We love having you. Hope you enjoy the tunes. Ian in Corby, Charlie in Glasgow, Andrew Carter, Heather. Hannah is from Stoke-on-Trent. Welcome, Hannah. Hope you enjoy our music. Joan, Russell. My sister calls him a wee baldy, and the next word begins with B, but I'll not go into the rest of it. Hiya, Keith in Portrush. Bobby from Christchurch in New Zealand. Welcome. We are so delighted to have you. Hopefully you enjoy your music. And I'm almost sure you've been on before. Great to have you back again. You must have enjoyed it. Hi to Stephen Limavady. Mandy and Jim are watching in Donaghadee. Eddie and Ross are very concerned about the cows. They say all cow lives matter and that cows love music. That is actually quite true, Ross, because whenever you're out playing, they all run towards the fence. So, yeah, that is true. Hi to Mark.
It's also been proven that if you play music while you're milking cows, you get more milk. There you go. There's a country fact for you. So we're helping the environment by getting more milk out of cows by playing to them.
And if you're playing band music, I mean, that's two birds, one stone. Hi, Mark in Market Hill. Dave in Redruth. Grant in Grangemouth. Eddie is in God's country. Eddie, when did you move to Ballynahinch?
Ballymena.
Ballymena. Same first letter, same first 5 letters, but after that it varies. Hi to Wooly in Fermanagh. Gordon Hotchkiss, hi to you. Joel Jackson, Kyle Dummigan, Jean says that Lewis is looking well in the front of Brookeborough. Gordon is, of course, in Manchester. Very famous DJs are Gordon, but also really supports the bands and still in the bands. Michelle is in Anna Long. Evelyn is looking for a wee bit of Shankill Protestant Boys or Pride of our Dawn. I don't honestly know if they're on our list tonight, Evelyn, because Lisa has done it based on pop tunes and theme tunes. So we picked tonight on the tunes that they're playing as opposed to the bands themselves, okay? Let me see. Hi to Gary. Hi to Jimmy from Great Marmouth. Are any bands doing a Facebook Live on Monday? Do I know? I am not sure, okay? I would prefer nothing go up on social media, to be honest, unless people are really, really careful that, like that they're not catching big crowds of people, that they're not catching the band with over 30 members. And when we're talking about it, do remember bands, people, that you're there. If you have over 30 members, don't have them all on parade at one time. Vary them, like do you half a dozen of them this street.
Hypothetical question.
Yes.
If a band has over 30 members, so say they have 20 drummers.
Yes.
So you've 20 drummers, 2 meter space, bass drummers,
yeah,
2 meter space again, flitters. Therefore, it's 3 separate groups.
Yeah, no, but I totally get it. But you know as well as I do that they will be out to try and get anything they can on bands. Like we know that. We know that, right? So hypothetically, you're right. Separate groupings. And the colour party could be another separate grouping. Some of the colour parties are so far apart, they're definitely a separate grouping. But you know as well as I do, they'll lump them all in together. Even if there's somebody in band uniform walking down the pavement, they'll still lump them all in together. So, to protect yourselves as the band, right? Okay, because that's what we want to do. We're wanting to protect the bands. Have 10 of your drummers walk this street and the next 10 walk the next street, because you can't say to anybody. And I do know bands where bands members are purposely not walking so that they can let kids walk and things like that there on the 12th day, just to keep those numbers, because we're going to do them. So sorry, I got sidetracked.
And talking about bands, to bring you back off that take you sort of back off the bandstand a little bit. Glenn Morrison is saying, I know it's tomorrow, but just in case we forget tomorrow, Enniskillen and Fusiliers are 10 years on the road tomorrow.
Wow, congratulations. I know Glenn. Hiya, Glenn. Haven't seen you for ages, but no, we'll definitely have them on. Is it their parade tomorrow as well? Will we have them on our list? Do you know something? That's what I haven't done. Oh my goodness. Oh no, right, hold on. I've got so many things in my head to tell you guys. Right, so Jimmy.
Tomorrow's got no bands.
to go back to your question, I don't know is the bottom answer, right? If I see a band and they are not over 30 and there's nobody following them, will I Facebook Live? Absolutely. And I know other people will do the same, but just be aware. Don't be one of these clampets who puts up a video for the laugh for their mates doing something stupid, because you know as well as I do, it spreads. The minute it's on social media, it spreads like wildfire. So I promise I'm going to try and not rant over the next 2 days, but it's going to be hard. Betty says that Mark is a great piccolo player. Jake is watching from Bells Hill. Nancy is watching from Toronto, Canada. Hi, Nancy. I am actually wearing a Canadian, I'll have to stand up to let you see it all, Canadian t-shirt. Oh, it's one of the moose heads. Either given to me by one of my Canadian relatives or brought back from Canada, one or the other. Ian says, hi guys, hope you're having a good night. Ian from Inverness. Sorry?
Stolen?
No, not stolen.
It's stolen. If you don't know if it was either brought back from Canada or given to you by one of you, it was stolen.
It wasn't stolen. It wasn't stolen. Either my mum or my sister have brought it back, or my Canadian relatives have brought it to us whenever they've come over for visits, okay? It's quite funny because my mum, my son and my sister are planning on going to Canada next year. And I said, oh, I might go with you. And my mum was like, no, you're not invited. You're not wanted. You're not invited. Just you pay for basing. That was what I got. Now, Alexander Brown is watching. George Frame is watching. Guy Caldwell is watching from Larne. Carol Ann and from Irvine, Ayrshire. Margaret from Kilmarnock, Ayrshire. Mark says that Roy has good taste. Mark, I could follow you. Definitely good. Samuel is watching from Moneymore, and he says a big hello to brothers Mark Anderson and Alistair Anderson. Becky is in Essex. Wow, we're really covering the spread this evening. Fantastic. Stephen says Pretty Sure it was also the 35th anniversary. Is that who we're playing next? No, we've just done Pretty Sure, haven't we? Mm-hmm. Right, okay. Good man, you keep me right. Craig says that in Pride of the Village would have been furling the new uniforms. Hi also to Margaret Linda Cole Alexander. Ian is watching from Corby, Northamptonshire. Alexander is in Stevenston. I'm going to take a break. I'll have some more music.
And Craig Curry says my shirt is nice.
Craig Curry is no taste. Craig, do you want my glasses? If you can see through them, they're a wee bit dirty. Right. Let's go next. A brass band. Oh,
silver.
Where is Brian and Alan? Are they on tonight? I mean, these are Fermanagh bands, and they're brass. My goodness, you've been spoiled yet again. Lisa, are they paying you? Lisa, I think you should pay Lisa. This is Hamilton's Bond Silver Band playing Colonel Boogie, which is a very well-known march, and of course did feature in a film. I love it as a march, but I'm never ever that fond of the trio. You need a really good counter section to carry that trio. And it can always sound a wee bit weak if you don't have that properly. So a few more shout outs. I'm getting slowly caught up on all of these. Hi to Billy McDonald, to Susan Stanfield McCann, to Keith Fulton, who's wanting to know that was whenever we were playing the Rolf Harris. That's how late I am on these here, because there's just so many. Alexander Brown's asking how we're all doing. Charmaine Jones is watching, as is Kenny Dummigan. Ian Henry is in Corby, Nottinghamshire, and his origins is Saltcoats in North Ayrshire. Morris is watching from Coleraine there. James, it says hi to everyone in Sandy Row and the Wee Naval Club, just up the road to see you Black Saturday weekend. Dave Heaney is watching. Teal Sinclair back in Dover, back again. Teal, hope you are enjoying it. Brian Colley is watching. Roy Eddie says just the young Ballymena band tonight, please. They all sound the same. We have to say, Eddie, that it wasn't Roy picked tonight. It was Lisa. So
Lisa picked. I did pick a couple of ones, but it wasn't innocent. We weren't picking bands this evening. It was literally looking for movie tunes. Well, started off looking for movie tunes, and then it sort of expanded out to pop tunes as well, because there wasn't just enough movie tunes, or we couldn't find them, because videographers don't just happen to always put what the song is, so you could be listening through hours of music.
Is that your excuse and you're sticking to it?
And Eddie, just for that, I'm now, when next band's playing, I'm going to find about 20 Ballymena bands and play them all in a row. I'm not.
Don't listen to him, Eddie. Don't listen to him. Brian Colley is watching Stephen from Ballyclare, Stephen from Loyal Portadown. Ian's wanting to know, do the cows like fast or slow music? They prefer the marches, Ian. They've told me they prefer the marches. Raymond Parkhill is watching. Hopefully, do we have any Eagles on this evening? No, I don't know. Have to look through the list. Victoria, I think that might be East Belfast. One of the clips where it was taken, yes, there was one of them was in Keith says that singing to the cows when you milk is like singing to the flowers, you get more buds.
There you go.
Our future monarch likes to talk to his plants. I like to talk to my dogs, but they make more sense than most people I'm talking to on Friday and Saturday nights.
It's because you end up talking to yourself. It never makes sense.
Oh my goodness, Adrian, can I read this comment out? Adrian says, Roy, it's fine milk in the cow, but don't pull the wrong teat, as the song goes. James is... Well,
if it's got a wrong teat, then definitely isn't a cow to be milked. Because it's a bull.
That's true. That's absolutely true. Though some of them city slickers might try. Now, James is saying hi to Jim the Doherty. Anne Lewins is here. Sandra Tannehill's watching. Ian is watching in Belfast. James Shankel. Actually, Robert, that's a really good idea. Some of the bigger bands could split in two. And if two bands, that's a really good idea. They could cover even more streets that way. Alistair is watching in Ballyclare. China says that East Belfast Protestant Boys are taking 80. Is that like three bands? Three bands? Or four bands of 20? Look at the streets you could cover with four bands of 20. Just be careful, guys. That's all I'm asking. Oh, my goodness.
And once again, or yet again, should I say, your mother is speaking perfect sense.
What has my mother said now? I haven't got that far yet.
Valerie, keep taking the tablets.
I guarantee it'll be abuse, and I haven't even seen it.
Valerie, keep taking the tablets.
Wait, what have I done now? What did I? I've been sitting here being innocent. Peterborough Loyal here. That's Derek Doherty, Loud and Proud. Ken McPhee's watching. Rebecca and Jordan are watching in Ballymena. Courtney's watching the Seaford. Andy is watching from Saffron Walden in Essex. Hi, Andy. I think this is your first time. Well, it's definitely your first time commenting. Anyway, John China says we're two hoods. Is a hood a step up from a balloon? Not sure.
I don't know if this is a public notice. Neil's just put a comment on saying, missing 73-year-old man, last seen in the Finnich Road, Ballymena. Anyone seen Alan? Please phone 101, quote 1787.
Is that serious? I take it that's not a joke. No, I don't know.
No.
If it's a joke, we're not getting it, Neil. So hopefully, if it is being serious, hopefully whoever it is found, right? Joshua says Hamlet's Bond Silver is one of his favourites, printed silver plate, accordion melody flute, and only one Blood and Thunder. And then, of course, the bold Roy puts on Mix a Mental Note to Avoid. William wants me to say hello to Mary and Wallace Callahan from Coleraine. Hi to you both. Hope you're enjoying watching. Guy Denham is watching. Eddie says that Ballyhalbert will be walking their village for 1 o'clock on the 13th, a village like no other, the Low Country's finest. Carl says she was in Hamilton's Bond yesterday, beautiful wee village and well decorated for the 12th. And I happened to notice there that, let me just scroll back. Look, I've got texts on 2 different devices here. Claire says, good evening from the Crescent, your valley. Your house is looking mighty colourful these days. I have no surfaces left outside my house to decorate. It's as simple as that. There's nothing left to hang streamers or banners or anything.
Read the missing person. It's serious.
Oh goodness! Oh well, goodness! I hope he's found. Everybody keep a wee eye out there in Ballymena, Fenwick Road in Ballymena. Alan. So if you see him, do give, because I'm sure his family are concerned. Right, another music. This is Mumford and Sons this time, not the actual group Mumford and Sons, but played by Shankle Starr. This is them in 2018. Little bit of back sticking going on there. Very fancy indeed. Really, really well played there from Shankle Starr. Now, I got caught up on all the text messages, so I'm happier now. Just a few more to read. Hi to Jonah Coleraine. Hi also to Walter Houston. Hi to Geraldine and Benone. Hi to Holly and Seaford. Kyle wants us to all say hello to Max, is it? Can't even look. I can't even read my own scroll. That's bad. Alex. It looks like Max in my handwriting. I do apologize. So, hiya, Alex. Everybody say hi to Alex. Victoria wants to know, are we going to play Sweet Caroline? I don't know. I don't know whether they have it on the list or not. I am just winging it here because I haven't seen what they have on. So I'm seeing it probably about the same time as you guys are. But the one thing I do know up is the next band who are still on the road. It's Lisburn Young Defenders. And here they're playing the theme tune from the A-Team.
And Amy from Memphis, Tennessee, you'll recognize this tune as well. So it's just ran across this site, and it's the first time listening. So glad to have you.
Lovely to have you, Amy. Hope you enjoy our music here from Northern Ireland, and we also feature bands from Scotland as well. So lovely to have you. Lisburn Young Defenders there, ably assisted by the choir. It sounded to be a male voice choir there. I didn't know there was words to the A-Team theme. What it was? No, I was going to say, but that was Wallace out of Different Strokes, just to say what you're talking about, punk. No, I can't remember what. I remember my brother used to be mad about Mr. T. So God love him. He's now the size of Mr. T, and I just mean the belly, not the muscles. Oh, my mother's going to kill me now. Craig says he's the only house in his area of Omagh that has bunting and flags up. Honestly, I'm actually starting to get a wee bit embarrassed about my house. There's so much up around it. And I normally just like have a flag or something out. For some reason, this year I felt it. But quite right you are, Craig. Get it all out. Sorry, get all the flags out, the bunting out. I just gave myself right there. Neil says we're to close the border. Ireland's R rate is now over 1. Oh, dear. Eddie's wondering if China is going to be holding a half-price sale after the 12th. Well, it can, but he's not getting any off me. I'm broke. I am penniless from buying bunting and flags off him. Honest to goodness. Ross Capitano Bailey says hello to the Bailey boys, Archie and Teddy, the Cray twins. Philip is saying to roll on this time tomorrow night. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited about tomorrow night. Right. Roy and I have a difference of opinion in tomorrow night, but I have been looking forward to this for so long. I think we have so many wonderful old Orange songs that are being lost. So I'm going to warn you now, tomorrow is not a Blood and Thunder night, okay? If you're looking for Blood and Thunder, tomorrow is not the night that you're going to get, okay? Because what we are doing is we're going to do all those old Orange songs, the old Orange Flute, the Orange ABC, the Dolly's Bray, all of those brilliant songs that we should be keeping in our memories and we should know. Roy has done an awful lot of work getting them all on videos with audio and the lyrics across the stream. We are going to have such a wonderful time. Roy thinks they're all slow and boring.
The singers are depressed. Honestly, I have been at it all week, and
it's just because you've been listening to it so much. They are fantastic.
But even the first lot I did, no problem. Then Valerie sends me through another lot, and I did one tune on it, and I had to stop because I was just it was putting me into depression. I'm not joking. There is some of the songs the singers will just
No, but the thing about it is they're really old songs, so it's really old recordings, and it's the Richard Haywards, it is the Sam Carsons, it is all those guys, and we have so much history there, musical history in songs, and it's all getting lost. And I was struggling through the. We've been working on it every night this week, to all hours in the morning, getting all of these ready for you, and I'm so excited. Roy says that he needs lots of coffee to keep him waking through it, but I'm so excited to let you hear, because I do think you're going to love them. They're all the songs that would have been in your childhood and that your parents would have sang. We've also a couple of more recent ones in, the like of King Billy's on the Wall, UDR4, all that kind of stuff. We're staying away from anything with either UVF, UDA, anything connections like that there, because there just is plenty of material without it. Also, I struggled to cut out tunes, and there was tunes I was going, okay, well, I'm going to have to play that for our exit music or our intro music, because there's just not enough time in the entire program. So it's fantastic. Roy was allowed to choose one song. That was and what did Roy choose? A slow song.
But the singer, the singer lifts the song, and that's to me what it's the singer. And no, Eddie, my singing will not be over the airwaves. I will not promise that Valerie's won't.
Is included in it, Linda. And you better not put my singing on. My singing's terrible. You don't want me singing, right? Darius Walls is on it, Linda, as also is the Landing of Torbay, our normal exit music. Okay, it's always going to be on. I'm afraid, Ian, there will be no bands tomorrow night, but do join in, because this is all our history. This is, do you know something? I always say, for some reason, Republicans and protesters and that there are so offended by our sash. The sash is the least offensive of our songs that there is.
And there's two versions of it, and neither of the versions which people would sing.
I managed to find 5 different versions through the week, so we have 2 versions of it, similar words, different tunes as well, so you have to join in to hear that there. So Edward, you'll not need your songbooks out, because the lyrics will all be on the screen. Keith is wanting to know, do we need the drink to help us sing? Well, I always sound better when everyone else is drunk. So, it's up to you.
You also talk better when you're drunk, so therefore does that not transpire across to your singing?
I think I sound fantastic. I think I sound brilliant. Yes. Now, where are we going next? We are going to Ballynahinch next. And Ballynahinch Protestant Boys have taken a shot at the pop tune Wake Me Up, Avicii. Now, I haven't heard Ballynahinch playing this. I have heard Castledurg playing it, and I loved it, absolutely loved it. So I'm interested in to hear Ballynahinch's version. I like that now. I did. I really like that. I like that. I like that tune anyway, and I think it really works for the flute bands. Good friend of mine, Kate, says that I'm a good singing as a duet with her partner, my partner in crime, Dave Mack. A good friend of mine in my Some Association. We're both mad about Elvis. We love Elvis. So we do a wee party number of The Wonder of You. So basically, Dave does all the singing, and every so often I pop in with a whoa, you know that bit, right? Okay, so you can see why I don't sing now. Very, very badly, and usually very, very much out of tune. Ian says his first date was in Ballynahinch back in 1981, and he's still married. Well done. I'm not sure why you thought. I suppose it was we were in Ballynahinch for the Prod Boys there playing the tune. Now, next one. Oh, I love this tune. I love the film as well. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Who doesn't love it? This is Ballyloan Concert Flute Band playing it at Lisburn Young Defenders Contest in 2019. Love that. And the percussion and everything in it was fantastic. Really, really good. Like that now. And those big flutes, I mean, those are massive. You definitely don't take those in parade, that's for sure. Craig says you must get me to sing some night. It's not a good idea, Craig, honestly. And I'll even tell you that myself. I have done it, though. I have done it in public. Only when I've had no other option and people are looking for songs. So I've thought, well, no fool like an old fool, isn't that what they say? Liz in Kilkeel says, no surrender, her wee girl is a flag carrier for the Analong single star. Well done. Roy says, a great job. She does as well. China is looking for any songs from the film My Left Foot. Is that what you're doing? Is that what that is, Eddie, or China? Not too sure. Niall's wondering how your man puts that flute in his pocket. You're right. You are absolutely right. Yes, Ruth, you would rather not have me singing. Ruth will probably have heard me singing before. It's not great. I think I'm wonderful. I don't care. Sounds good to me. What do you think, Roy? Sounds good to me. I've heard your singing. We don't want to hear Roy singing. No, definitely not.
I've heard your singing too.
Oh, it's not good. Muriel says if that band is out on Monday, that's for Ballynahinch. They will exceed the 30. But do you know what? I love Elizabeth's comment. She says, 2 bands, we won't be beaten. Absolutely not. Totally agreed. Now, let's go a little bit further. Top Gun. Oh, one of the big films of all those years. Tom Cruise looking hunky in his uniform. This is Newtonbutler Protestant Boys giving a bladder of Top Gun in 2016. great there. What was it we were listening to? Because I was too busy reading texts. Top Gun.
How can you say that was great or that was fantastic when you didn't even listen to
Did I say that?
Yeah, that's great. What were we listening to?
I was listening to it, but I wasn't. No, it sounded really, really well. But I was I was doing too many things. Oh God, it's been Friday evening. It's been a long week. Leave me alone.
Tell me about it.
Huh?
Tell me about it.
China's in bed already. China, it's only 5 to 9. What are you doing in bed, man, dear? Oh, we've got lots of music to get through. This is Shankill Road Defenders. We're Ardeva and Victoria. I sincerely hope you are both watching.
No, it's
not. It's that Shankill Road Defenders contest. You see, look, I just read the one. Like, look, honestly, I promise, this is all it is. It's Deloy Accordion playing Daydream Believer at Shankill Road Defenders. I was getting all excited, David and Victoria, there for you, but this is them at your contest, so it's nearly there. This is them playing in, I don't even know what year. I'm just giving up. Play the clip, Roy. I was eating sweets. I was eating milk balls. Any of you ever have the milk balls? I love the milk balls. So I was eating those. So I was singing a little bit, and then I started eating.
Brown milk bottles.
Sorry?
What song was brown milk bottle? Does every colour not count?
Well, it doesn't say the colour. It just they are white. Just look at through the Elizabeth was singing there. Good, Elizabeth. I hope to hear you singing. Tomorrow night, Judith is wanting to know, is Johnny McCann? I am sure Johnny McCann is singing. I'm sure he's also prancing around the house with his saucepan lids acting as cymbals. Let's see. Hoofer's girl from Dunloy who used to sing. That was Diana Culbertson. Couldn't think of her last name. And China says his fingers are sore, ringing the till, and Billy says breaking the till more like. Now.
And Elizabeth went and got her glasses and seen me in the corner.
Where do you see that? I don't see that.
I replied to it as well, so I said they stick me in the Elizabeth, they stick me in the corner.
Best place for him, Elizabeth. Best place for him. Now, somebody was asking earlier on for a bit of, is it John Denver? Was this John Denver? I'm not too sure. No, was this not Johnny Cash? Ring of Fire? Ring of Fire, I think, was Johnny Cash. Was Johnny Cash. So this is a little bit of Johnny Cash by Clocker Protestant Boys in 2011. Clocker Protestant Boys there after a very particular spicy curry the night before. Now, Trevor says that the clip of Dunloy would nearly make him get the accordion out, only he doesn't have one and he has sausage fingers. Which is
that from experience, by the way, with the curry? Valerie's speechless. That's the first.
I don't eat curry. Plus, I'm a lady. Ladies don't do things like that. Where else? There was another comment there that I wanted to read out. Oh my goodness. You've been turned this evening, man, dear. Oh dear. Oh, a few comments there about cheer up Bobby's story. It's quite funny. Did you see the clip or the picture that I posted? It was a bonfire and keep 6 foot social distance and you're not at a Sinn Féin funeral. I thought that was brilliant. I was going to try and fit it into one of the interviews, but I couldn't manage to get it. Let's do my best. Let me see. David says bandmen's lives matter. That is absolutely true. Robert thinks his gnomes matter. Oh my goodness. Trevor wants to know, is that the band that was marching through the cattle sheds this week practicing? Don't know. Didn't see that one. Didn't see that one at all. And Robert Lee says Ulster First Flute do a fantastic version of The Gambler and it's easily found on YouTube. There is a very good chance Lisa has found it or maybe fitting it in. Eddie says it's time to switch the lights on for the windy display. Oh yes, I shared Eddie's post where he's got all his little bandsmen out on parade on his window with colour parties, orange banners, the works. It looks absolutely fantastic. I know I did share some.
Amazing.
It does. It looks absolutely amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Now, a little bit of the pipes this time. This is from probably one of the biggest grossing films of all time, Titanic. My Heart Will Go On, played by the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards. Robert Smith says that was very smoochy. Whatever mood Robert's in tonight. Mrs. Robert would need to stay clear of you, that's for sure. David says, a beautiful tune played by the Royal Scots Dragoon Guards. And someone else was saying about the beautiful scenery. Who was it? Oh, I can't even find it. William Callahan very kindly sent me the clip of Clocker parading in the cowshed. So I had a quick glimpse at it. Looks fantastic. What a brilliant idea. Brilliant idea. And I shared it onto the page there so you can have a wee look at it afterwards. Edward says, brilliant and great views. I knew I'd read that somewhere. Now, beautiful, good. You have to find that newsfeed, lad. Let's leave. Oh, right. Okay. Sorry. That I was reading David and I was trying to, it's part of a conversation. Sorry for interrupting, guys. Oh, my goodness. My goodness. Now, where are we going to now? We are going to go to Derry Fubble. Now, in honour again of today's Battle of Britain anniversary, this is them playing Aces High, which of course comes from the film of the same name, also known as Luftwaffe March, because it was used for the scene where the German Luftwaffe are flying in over England. This is Derry Fubble accordion. It's not. It's not Derry Fubble accordion. It's not at all.
No, it's not Derry. It's in fact, if all accordion bands played like this next band, I would be ecstatic. I would be over the moon if all accordion bands played like this band.
Oh, shush. This is Pride of the Hill, Rathfiland, at the Pride of the Shore Parade in 2018, and they are playing the clip from the movie Lord of the Rings. I believe it's the theme tune. Great to see Scott on board tonight again. He's asked him what the theme is. The theme tonight is films, TV, and pop tunes, all compiled by Lisa with wonderful selections. So far, I'm really enjoying them. These are all new to me. I didn't see them until tonight. So now we're going to have an accordion band. This is Derry Fubble playing Aces High. I gave you the description before this tune. I'm not repeating it. Using the wrong mouse.
That does help.
I was clicking the mouse, it just was the wrong one. Now, where are we going to go next? Susan is watching in Liverpool, from Liverpool. Hi, Susan. Lovely to have you with us. I hope you enjoy all of our wonderful music here. And Scott, my goodness, Scott, not only is he late to the show, he also missed Ballymena Protestant Boys. And he's demanding tunes that we've already played. Scott, tut. Lines for you, boy. Lines for you. Now, the next tune, I just love this one. This is Gertrude Starr playing the theme from Gladiator. This is them in 2015. China's not happy. China's not happy because I played a clip before he joined the GERT. Okay. Now I know you've joined China and you can fix the drummers there, and you said their drummer nearly put his eye out. So that could be one of the first things you fix now that you're a bandmaster, okay? Oh my goodness. Scott says he always misses the Proddy Boys. I think you only play them when I'm not here. In fact, I think you just PM everyone and tell them that if I come on, it's already been played. Scott, it wasn't played at all. But it's not my fault. It's Lisa and Roy. It's a conspiracy. It's a conspiracy between the two of them so that you're never on whenever Ballymena Protestant Boys is played. Honestly, you couldn't watch them too. They're terrible. They're terrible. Now, on to one of the best melody bands, or one of the best melody bands, because they're all really, really good. So you can't really say things like that there because they're all really good. But this next
you
one,
already did, so it's too late.
I preferred you more when you kept your mic muted.
That could be arranged. You can also mute yours too.
No. I'm only joking, pet. I love hearing your dulcet tones. This is William King Memorial from Londonderry, playing Hey Brother from Avicii. Love that wee number. I really admire bands who take tunes that you wouldn't expect to hear played by a marching band and make them work. And that one definitely does. Absolutely. The next one, I don't like this as a TV show. So it's not one that I listen to. So therefore, it's not one that I hear often. Does it work for flute bands? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me whether you think this works or not. This is Kilclinny Volunteers playing the theme tune from Game of Thrones at the English 12th. I had to read that for a moment or two. I thought it said English 12th period in 2015. Let me know whether you think this works or not. I don't like it as a tune, so it's nothing against the band or their performance of it, but just as a tune, I don't like it. But let me know what you think. Play it superbly. You can't fault neither drum set nor the flutes, or you can't fault the strength of the flutes whatsoever, or the performance generally. It's not for me. I just don't like it as a tune. But everyone has different taste. The vast majority of the tunes I've picked for tomorrow night, Roy doesn't like at all. But you like that, Roy?
Not particularly, because I don't like Game of Thrones.
I see, I'm the same. I love the books, don't like the TV. Just can't get into the TV.
And I have to say, it's not the music for tomorrow night.
It's the singing.
It's.
I'm only winding you.
Plus, a point of note: whenever you first come up with the thought of this for the 11th night, the two words that you used was sash bash.
Sash. Yes,
this isn't a sash. It's not a sash bash. It's a sash wake.
It's not a blood and thunder.
That's what a sash bash is. A blood and thunder filly.
Well, what did they do years ago before there was blood and thunder?
They just sit there. Yeah, but as things move on and time moves on, things evolve.
Yes,
people evolve.
It doesn't mean to say you have to leave in the past. You see, this is an argument we've had all week.
You can keep it. Stick it on the history books. Stick it on YouTube. It's there.
They are fantastic songs. I don't want to lose them. That's all there is to it.
But it's fine. They're on YouTube. They're there on YouTube. They're there for eternity, unless YouTube decides to delete them. But am I right or am I wrong, folks? On the 11th night, people want cheered up. They want uplifting music. As your mum says, the Blood and Thunder was uplifting music. People want uplifted on the 11th night to be invigorated.
But it's not dead. It's not boring music. It's class. Look, we'll let the viewers decide.
Yes, we'll see your thoughts tomorrow night.
We'll let the viewers decide tomorrow night. You see, this has been going on all week, right? Okay, and neither of us wins. Now, Lisa has picked this next one. We want it last of the Mohicans.
No, I picked this next one.
You picked this. No, but we picked.
Pick the song.
I need control of the mute button. I need control of the mute. It's getting very cocky. This boy, very cocky. Lisa wanted Last of the Mohicans in it, but we could decide whether to have it by a flute band, which flute band. So Roy chose it by the pipes, and this is
Piper.
A piper, solo piper, playing Last of the Mohicans. Personally, I'd have picked the Hegels. Definitely different, but I still think you need the drums. I think you need the drums in that one. Definitely do. But it still sounds amazing and beautiful scenery, and it's a female. Oh, sure, look. What more can you ask? John, hiya, John. John is watching from Loyalist Isle of Sheppey in Kent. Have you been on before, John? I think I've announced you before. I think I've said hello to you before. But welcome if it's your first time, and welcome back if it's not. Okay, so we are going to Sons of Ulster, Schenkel. This is them playing the riddle. Now, is this from a film, Lisa? PM and tell me, or someone tell me. From film, I think, but it's the riddle.
More than that.
Lisa tells me it is a pop tune, and Trevor and Victoria have both told me that's Nick Kershaw. The only tune of Nick Kershaw's I remember is it Pearl in a Shell? Something. I was only a tot at the time. I was only like 2 or 3 or something. Yes. So we had a wee problem with the clip we were meant to play there. We were meant to be playing Ballynahinch flute, and this is them. Oh, I'm looking forward to this. This is them playing the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Me, you, and Lisa.
I'm the good. Beautiful sound, absolutely fantastic sound. And of course, the composer of that there, Ennio Morricone, passed away this week. And yes, Robert, you mentioned that as well on your retext there, so thank you for that. But I was going to say it anyway, but thank you for reminding me. No, they were very good. Roy has decided that Lisa is the good, he's the ugly. I'm saying nothing. Saying nothing. Silver band time. This is, I think someone asked for this, or maybe they mentioned, no, it's the longest stay they asked for. But this is Dungannon Silver Band playing A Bridge Too Far. Oh, it's crashed on Roy. So am I to fill time thinking of something to say? You know what I'm like. I can never think of anything to say, Roy.
No, you could never. You could never ever think of anything to say. You could never fill time.
Don't forget to join us tomorrow night, because I am so excited to get playing you all of these old Orange songs. I actually do hope that some of them you haven't heard before, because they are fantastic. And I know Roy says that the time has to move on, and we absolutely have, because we've got loads of new songs, and we've included some of those as well. But that's no reason to lose these old ones. And I would love. Well, I did a CD. Oh, it's maybe about 7 or 8 years ago now. Songs my father sung with a wee Ulster Scots group that I had, which was nothing but this type of stuff. And you'll hear some of those tomorrow night. But I wish someone would do more up-to-date recordings of them, because they are fantastic. And they do all tell a song. You know, they tell a story about Dolly's Bray. There is one of them, which is the Bold Orange Here's of Cumber, which I love. It is absolutely brilliant. But let's just say it's... in these days, it wouldn't be considered very politically correct, but we'll maybe include it anyway. Now, what do you mean, China, I'm the ugly one? That's That's even worse. That's even worse than right. I remember that, China. I'm going out there now to take down the strippers that you sent me. Get my refund back. Now, let me see. There's something. Yes, someone asked about the birthdays. I haven't been given any birthdays. Is anybody any birthdays out there that we can play our birthday tune for? Because I haven't been given it. Normally I get them sent in advance, so we know that whose birthday it is and all that kind of stuff, but we've had none this week. So let us know if anybody has any birthdays during this next tune, who are Dungan and Silver playing A Bridge Too Far. Are we good to go, Roy?
But to really exciting music, A Bridge Too Far.
That was really good. Really, really good. Super March as well. Now, I know I asked for the birthdays and we're just getting the birthday tune lined up after this next one, but there's absolutely one boy who will think it's his birthday now. Keep a little man in East Belfast happy. China. That was, of course, East Belfast Protestant Boys playing of Recess. Not sure what film that came from. Oh, it's a TV show. Oh, okay. Thank you. There you go. China says they are the Pilgrim's Master, but Scott says it's the wrong Protestant Boys. Okay, we're back for our birthdays. So a few birthdays to shout out. Not as many as normal, but still delighted to do it. Garth Crozier says happy birthday to Rab Blue from the RSV Kilkane. Becky has asked me to say a very happy 75th birthday to Sonia from Larne. And Harry has asked also to say happy birthday to his wife, Anne. And there was someone earlier on who said that she was going to be playing her tunes on Sunday because it was her birthday, and I apologize, but I didn't write down your name at the time. So whoever you are, happy birthday. Imagine having your birthday on the 12th day of July. One of my friends actually has hers on the 12th day of July. Let's just say it's a day of celebration. So happy birthday to you all, and to anyone who's had their birthdays over the past week or the upcoming week, though you'll probably be sick looking at me and Roy before the next few days are over. But happy birthday from us all here at Ulster Bands Forum and all the watchers. Scott wants to know is if so he says what you're saying is that all I need to do is insult you and you'll play my band. Okay, challenge accepted. Nothing to do with me, Scott. Lisa chose the bands. Nothing to do with me. I am innocent for a change.
I would like to say a point, maybe just to back Scott up a little tiny bit. Whenever Lisa picks the tunes, Gertrude Starr and East Belfast always make appearance because she can't play one without the other. But yeah, if I do Pride of the Main and Ballynahinch, I get absolutely slaughtered for it.
I'll stop gurning.
Here, Valerie.
Yes, dearest.
Valerie, what's this wee button with mute beside it do?
Am I on mute again?
Yeah.
Raymond wants to know, am I looking at a discount from the Union Jack shop? Raymond, I am broke. Absolutely broke. I don't have any money left to buy flags. If you see me on the 12th day, give me the coppers out the bottom of your bag or the bottom of your pocket, because I've spent that much in China. He'll be away on a big flashy foreign holiday. So he will. Back to the accordions. Someone was asking for this one earlier on. Hi, Lisa, some picking tonight. You are keeping a lot of people happy. This is Penny Arcade, played by our Dara accordion band. Penny Arcade there. Betty says, thanks a million. It is, that's her song, dear. Anything for fellow sister. Now, Janice has come on there. Wee bit late, Janice, but we will include it anyway because we've just played the birthday song and said to wish Norma Kincaid a happy birthday on the 12th of July from Ballynahinch Conservative Flute Band in Hollywood. So happy birthday to you as well, Norma. Hope you have a wonderful day on Sunday and also Monday and Tuesday and however long you feel like celebrating your birthday for. Now, the little accordion player in that there was fantastic, wasn't she? Oh, she's so cute. She's so cute. Someday she's going to grow up and to be a teenager. Oh, goodness. Right, now the next clip. I love this tune. It's a fantastic arrangement. Not played at a great place, I have to say, because you can't get the value of the tune because of all the noise out round, and because it's quite low on the flutes. It's hard to hear in a few places, but it's the only clip we have of this particular montage, and it is Pride of Ballinran playing their movie montage. So there's lots of clips from lots of different movies. How many can you spot in this clip? That is a much better clip than I was expecting. The last clip I saw of that particular tune is actually taken from above the bridge. So between the crowd and the bands coming up on the side, you couldn't really hear the tune, but that there was absolutely much better. You got to hear the whole tune, and it was fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Now, we're going to keep Scott happy. See the way Lisa, she's such a crowd pleaser. Such a crowd pleaser. She's keeping all you boys happy. This is Ballymena Protestant Boys playing Black Beauty. I've come to the conclusion that Scott and Trevor are the Ballymena-based equivalent of Eddie and China. The way they banter between each other. Black Beauty, fantastic tune. Even better TV program. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. But as David said, we would need to watch We Don't Offend the Black Lives Matter. If there is any protest to be made, take them to Scott or Lisa's door. Thank you very much. Don't bother outside mine. Now, oh my goodness, Jim's asking, are you allowed to say black anymore? I have no idea anymore. Do you know what? In IT, you have what you call master and slave, and they're talking about doing away with that there as well. It's just the world has gone mad. Gone mad. Our last tune of the night. So, thank you all for joining us as always. I always love the banter, and the banter with you guys on the comments is always great. Roy, take it or leave it. You know, it's
that's fine. I can just not turn up. I can just not turn up.
No, my parents and my sister loves it because you give me grief. And it gives them a night off giving me grief, right? So you know they love that. Don't go all huffy on it.
I can take the night off tomorrow night.
Oh, you would love that, wouldn't you? Taking the night off. Oh, you're just looking for an excuse to have. Now, join us tomorrow night. I am convinced that you guys are going to love it. Roy's convinced that you're going to hate it, so you just have to prove me right for change. Even though you maybe agree with Roy, just agree with me for a change, please. I hope you enjoy them. Listen. If you don't enjoy them, I enjoy them, and I'm the only person that I need to worry about pleasing. So join us tomorrow night, 8:00 for our. I called it a slash bash because I couldn't think of any other words for it.
I think my YouTube playlist name for it is a little bit optimistic. I called it Sing Along. Yeah.
Well, sing along.
Ish. Be sing along ish to a couple of tunes.
We're going to leave the clips on YouTube so you can play them yourselves on Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or whenever day you feel like playing them again. With all the lyrics. You can have your loyalist karaoke. That can be a word for tomorrow night. A loyalist karaoke.
I'll make it public after the show, so it's private.
Tonight or tomorrow night?
After the show tomorrow night to make it public.
So join us for our loyalist karaoke. There, new term. Tomorrow night at 8:00. I hope I introduce you to loyalist songs you either haven't known or you haven't heard before. And I hope you enjoy them as much as I will. I'd be happy. So our final band this evening, don't forget we are here in the 12th day for you from 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock. Hopefully that will let all of you see your local band in the morning. Please do remember to stay safe, adhere to the band's restrictions, don't follow the bands, don't go in crowds bigger than 30. You are not at a Sinn Féin funeral, you are a loyalist parade, and we are better than that. So please do take every precaution and have a wonderful day if I'm not talking to you before that. But we're here from 3 to 5, and then we're back again on Tuesday at 8 p.m. for our Scarver show, where we'll be looking at clips from Scarver parades over the years. So our final clip of this evening, one of Roy's favourite bands.
Yep, absolutely a fantastic band.
Rathcoole Protestant Boys, and this is them playing The Gambler. Enjoy, practice singing, and I'll see you tomorrow night.
It was when England's glorious sun in 1688 was overcast with treason's cloud and popery stood elate, that up arose her Protestants, the peasant and the peer, and vowed the chain of perjure James that they would not dainty wear. They sought them out a prudent chief to guide their ardent zeal, to lead them on that victory might bless their flashing steel. And who so fit to guide that host in all its bright array as William, Prince of Orange, ere he landed at Torbay? Then up arose the mighty chief and left his native shore, and rode upon the stormy waves our freedom to restore. Upon his flag was blazoned forth, high fluttering o'er the main, that our religion and our laws he ever would maintain. 'Twas then in gallant style he stood upon the vessel's prow, with victory on his flashing sword and wisdom on his brow. And tens of thousands greeted him upon his natal day, when he, our glorious Orange chief, first landed at Torbay. Come, brethren of the Orange bond, a bond ne'er to be riven. Whene'er we give great William's name, a bumper must be given. For if you'd fire a fou de joie to him who victory won, come prime and load and see you give charge unto your gun. The eloquence of bumpers full there's nothing can surpass. There's naught expresses kindred soul like friendship's social glass. And thus we give our song and toast with 3 times 3 huzzah, the memory of King William and his landing at Torbay. The memory of King William and his landing at Torbay.